What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, I do have to apologize. I did not go ahead and put up the live stream yesterday. I know I said I was going to go ahead and stream some Warzone over on the Twitch channel, but some things came up in life and I didn't have the time to go ahead and do so. So I do apologize. But starting today, on Monday, we're going to be back in action. Every single day streams, probably for about, 4+ hours or so. So if you guys want to tune into that stuff, like I said today, probably some Warzone, and we might branch off to some Battlefield 2042 and different games like maybe Tarkov and Squad and Cersei Sandstorm. I'm feeling a little bit more in the tac shooter mood this week. So if you guys want to see any of those style games, then by all means, go down the link in the descriptions. I have everything down there. I have my Twitch channel, my Twitter channel, and also I have my Discord channel as well. But ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be talking about something very important when it comes to video games. And it's a very simple principle that you would think a lot of development teams would have already memorized by now, but, it doesn't surprise me. A lot of AAA teams just still don't understand. But that is, don't fix what is not already broken. You see, when it comes to the Call of Duty community, we have been already dealing with this for years and years and years. Call of Duty developers are notorious. Let's be honest here. They're really notorious when it comes to, fixing something and then completely forgetting about that fix when the next upcoming game comes out, or even when the next cycle, when the same development team finally gets a second shot at making a different game, they still don't even remember what they resolved in the past. It's extremely weird. For example, things like shotguns. Shotguns always start out overpowered, stupidly overpowered in the very beginning of the game. And this goes to beginning of time of Call of Duty. Shotguns have always been one of the most viable weapons in a Call of Duty game. Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3. Shotguns are just crazy. But they always start out stupidly overpowered in the very beginning. And then as time goes on, they slowly nerf them down and they perfect them and make them better overall so they're more balanced out with the rest of the weapons. And then the next year comes, and they repeat the exact same cycle, like they didn't just nerf and completely rework all the shotguns the first time. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty used to development teams completely screwing over the fan base by removing fan-favorite features that were never requested to be removed in the first place. But it seems like Battlefield 2042 took it a little further, because instead of changing something or changing a core feature from a past Battlefield game, which they already did, they already stripped and removed so many amazing features, which I might possibly talk near the end of the video. I already talked about it before, but if I talk about it again, it'll probably just be for a very short amount of time. Because like I just said, it goes further than just changing game-to-game features. They're changing features that were in the beta that not a single person complained about. So let's be real here. Everything that we voiced our opinions about when it came to the beta, they did not touch. But things that we as the community thought were cool, they decided to change around. Just go ahead and look at this little video clip that I saw on Reddit the other day. The light section at the bottom portion of Orbital. You used to be able to shoot out the lights and, turn it into a whole different vibe, a whole different area. And I love this concept. I've always thought it was really cool in different areas of games where you can actually pop out lights to change the strategic factor of the gunfight. It's really fun. It adds a different level of gunplay and also skill level, and it's just enjoyable to mess around with the environment in general. Now, this game already lacks enough environmental elements. Let's be honest here, there's no destruction in this game, and like you see here, this is just a really rare occasion to be able to shoot out the lights. I don't think there's a singular other location anywhere around on any of the other maps in this game where you can shoot out lights and change the whole scenario of a gunfight. And they took one of the only hallways where you can actually change the vibes of a fight and, make you want to put on a flashlight or a laser and actually change around your weapon build to, go into a different environment. They changed the one location for what reason? And the funny thing is that this isn't all that they changed from the beta to the official build. If you go down the comment section, people are pointing out tons of different things. For example, this comment right here. There was so much taken from the beta, it hurts. Remember when the tornado picked up containers and threw them around? It didn't really hit me. I completely forgot about things in the beta because it was such a decent long break from the beta to the official build that I completely forgot about all the extra things that this game actually had. I don't even remember seeing a tornado absolutely knock out the rocket on Orbital and explode the whole scene. I haven't even seen that happen yet in the official build. Is that in it or is it not? All these rare occasions, these epic moments, all these things that make Battlefield are non-existent from the game and are stripped clean. I remember one of the developers saying, "Oh yeah, the tornadoes are so badass. One time, someone was sniping me from across the map, and the tornado picked up a car or a crate and threw it over at him and killed him." And then we go over to the game, and that's non-existent. If I'm getting sniped across the map, the tornado isn't chucking stuff around. It isn't making the environment hectic. It just like gives you a little EMP effect. You know, your technology gets all twisted up, and that's about it. You can jump in it and stuff like that, or you can drive a vehicle in it. But it's not really chaotic. It's no destruction involved with it. I mean, shoot, even some of the simplest features that we've seen in multiple Battlefield games, like diving underwater, for example, are non-existent in Battlefield 2042. What happened to that? Why is that not in the game? There's water in the game. Does that mean we're not getting any, like, naval maps or, you know, like, island-styled maps or anything like that? Because God forbid, if you give me an ocean map and I can't dive under the water to avoid bullets, that would be so annoying, and you would get so much backlash from the community. It would be insane. So my theory is that they just didn't put it in the game yet, and they're going to wait until they have to. They're going to just postpone it until they do put in a naval map, and then they'll finally add in a feature. Oh, you can dive underwater now! A feature that's been in Battlefield games for ages now, you can finally do again! DICE, if your plan was to bore everybody, then you're doing the job perfectly. This is no blame at all in the direction of EA. I know I always try to push the direction of the blame over to the publisher instead of the actual developers because I understand that they're going through a lot of stress, but this is a design decision. I'm pretty positive EA didn't say, oh, the lights down at Orbital don't allow you to shoot that out anymore. It had to be a developer that was playtesting it or, you know, just messing around with it that just thought, you know what? This is stupid. This is annoying. Like I said, after we gave all that feedback in the beta, all of the problems and the issues that we were claiming they needed to fix, and instead of fixing that, they mess up the hit detection, they mess up the servers, and they mess up the actual, like I said, environmental elements. Anything that made the maps come to life just in the tiniest bits are just non-existent now. And a plain, dull map that they already are just got 10 times duller because of it. Now, I understand that games can't always stay the same. They need to evolve, grow, and become something different so they can adapt and, you know, continuously sell and get bigger and more popular. But why remove all these core features from these past Battlefield games that we know and love that are, you know, very reliable things that will make people enjoy the game more? Why remove that instead of elevating it, working upon it, and making it even better than it already is? Why just strip it out of the game? Same thing with the beta. Why have us playtest this beta for you? Have us give you our opinions about the game, and then completely ignore what we say and remove it altogether? No wonder this game is dead on Twitch, dead on YouTube. Steam charts are just absolutely dropping as past games like Battlefield 5 and even Battlefield 1 are surpassing Battlefield 2042 in numbers. Even though Battlefield 2042 is supposed to be the newest game with the newest technology, it's absolutely flopping. Nobody wants to play it. No wonder, because it doesn't even resemble a Battlefield game. They stripped all the best features that we know and love about this game and just threw it into the dirt. And core Battlefield fans aren't stupid. If they don't like something, they're just simply not going to play it. You know, Call of Duty, they can get away with it because Call of Duty is known for a lot of things. But when you make a Battlefield game that is all revolved with no campaign around a multiplayer experience, and then you make the whole multiplayer experience non-existent, completely plain and boring and stale, and give none of the core vibes that a Battlefield game needs, you're screwed. You don't have anything to fall back on. Honestly, at this point, I'm extremely scared for the future of this game. No matter how much work is added into this title, I don't know if they're ever going to get it to a point where it's going to be playable enough or even, you know, interesting enough for a core Battlefield fan to enjoy. You know, maybe Apex players will bounce over here because, you know, the gunplay movement resembles it so much, or maybe a Call of Duty player will leave Call of Duty and come over here because, you know, they haven't really played too many Battlefield games in the past. But I can't see in the future many hardcore Battlefield fans sticking along with this game. Because even if they fix all the bugs and the glitches of the title and make the optimization actually playable and I can get normal frames on this title, I don't think at the end of the day it matters. The maps still suck, the specialists are plain and boring, they don't really resemble, you know, a really good Battlefield specialist, and to be honest, I'm not even talking against the specialist system either. I would probably prefer the class system after, you know, playing this game for a lot more time and getting a little bit more in-depth, but if they had to go the direction of the specialist, then so be it. They could have at least made the specialist and the characters a little bit more interesting and cool and resemble, you know, real soldiers. That would have been pretty badass. The overall truth about this game is since the beginning of its development, it's always had an identity crisis. It never truly knew what it was. So it's going to be impossible to get a core fan base for a game that doesn't even have an identity for someone to relate to or resemble with to get them hooked to the game. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor, go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Tell me about the lights, if you think it's, a good idea or a bad idea for them switching it around. And also let me know about the tornadoes as well. Have you guys noticed it, destroy the actual rocket or even throw things around anymore? Because I haven't even noticed it now that, I've seen it in these comment sections. It just doesn't do anything for me. The environment never changes. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like. Bones, I hate it. Leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me? There's 2 ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both of those are in the down description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.